Happy fall equinox, everybody. Today is our daily messages for September 22nd. And I want to do something a little different. The fall equinox is about, an equal balance of day and light. It's where the sun is just passing the equator and we're moving into Libra season, which is all about balance as well between the light and the dark and relationships. And so those three cards that I draw today, we're going to focus on the light and the dark and what the messages are there and what the action advice is as a result of those messages. So let me lay our cards out for our message about the light, our message about the dark, and our action and advice card. All right. So a somewhat dark card, you would say, almost, for a message about the light, but you can see all of the sunlight in the background. The Five of Swords is really about fighting battles where there's no true winner and you're walking away alone and really with nothing. So at the end of the day, what have you really won? And so the message here is, to stay in the light, we need to pick and choose our battles. And when we are fighting, we need to fight fair. I mean, there's really nothing to be gained if we don't have a fair outlook, a fair perspective. And again, I'm talking Libra talk. But there really is no battle won if you end up alone at the end of the day. So what is it that you're really fighting for? That's the message. What are you really fighting for? What is it that you truly want? Because however you've been fighting for it, it's not working. So it's a time to sit back and reflect on where you've been, what you've been fighting so hard for, what are you protecting yourself so much from? Because today is the day to cut all of that away and look at it with a fresh set of eyes. Let the light in on it. Let love on whatever the situation is and stop fighting it on your own. There is nothing to be gained by continuing to go the road alone. So let's look at our Ace of Swords for our message about, how do we deal with the darkness. And what I love about this card is, again, taking a fresh look at our dark thoughts. What's our shadow side trying to actually tell us? We're so afraid of the shadows. And I read a great post today about somebody who was, dreaming about making friends with the shadow and absorbing the shadow side into yourself instead of trying to keep it separate. We have wounds and pain for a reason. There are lessons there. There's things that we need to absorb and learn and acknowledge. And as soon as we acknowledge these things, then we can have a fresh start. And the Ace of Swords is fresh starts, new ideas, a gift from God. So today, take those dark thoughts, incorporate them into who you are, and make peace with them, because you have a really great opportunity to make a fresh start. And if you set that as your intention today, I am making friends with the dark shadows of my mind, of my soul, of my spirit, of my energy, whatever it is for you, then you have an opportunity to finally cut those things away so that they're not separate, and just absorb and move on. It does not have to be held separate from you anymore. And in fact, it holds you back the longer you do that. All right. So what's our action advice card that goes along with both of our light and dark messages? And that is another beautiful ace card. So Ace of Pentacles. So it's really great that when we're focusing on the fall equinox, that we have an opportunity to start cultivating new things. So the Ace of Pentacles is getting grounded. Again, it's a gift from the hand of God. All of those ace cards have the hand with a gift in it for you. And the pentacles represent our finances, or all kinds of earthly things. So getting grounded, finding a new job, making a difference with your money, being giving with what you have in order to receive. So it's, again, our advice card is about new beginnings where finances are concerned. And as soon as we let go of the pain of the past, as soon as we stop fighting for the things that really just don't matter and are a waste of energy, those new beginnings that we're looking for, they'll just be handed to us. They will just simply appear as if out of nowhere. So it's a continuing message here, truly. If you want a fresh start, if you want to have fresh thoughts, you need to make peace with the past. Bring it to the light and watch for a gift from God today. So I hope that resonates with you. And then our numerological energy today with the 5 and the 2 ones is a 7. And 7s represent time alone, time for reflecting. So you've got the energy that you need to heal today. You just literally need to take the time to go within and listen for your own personal message. And that means turn off the TV, turn off the radio, turn off your phone, and just sit still for at least 15 minutes and just listen. How do you feel? What is the message from the feelings that you're receiving today? Because you have an opportunity to make peace with them and heal them. And then, of course, I mentioned today is the fall equinox. We have the sun about to move into Libra, so your relationships will be highlighted, and that will continue to happen. But the most important message of the day is the balance between the dark and the light. Even in our relationships, there can be dark periods and dark times, and it's how we get through those dark times, how we come out on the other side, that's most important. It's not so much about how we got here, but we're here today, and what do we want to do from this day forward? That's the important message. Set your intention today for how you want your relationships to go from this day forward, even if it's just the relationship with yourself. Sending you much love and light. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your likes, your comments, your subscribing to my channel as I refine what I am delivering here for everybody. So it'll continue to grow, and I appreciate you being with me along the way. Thanks so much. Talk to you tomorrow.